popular. Not saying anything to spite any church. But I was ashamed. You know what that means? It means that some of the members of the churches are there. So they call them, hey, Kabebugado, let's go on. You can never ever exist. When you find yourself there, you'll be tempted. Tomorrow now the girl will say, I don't know what happened, I got pregnant. Put yourself, if you're in a school, you go to young children here. There's something my parents told me when I was growing up. And that said, 2 things I'll give to you. I don't have time to come and be following you up and down. Or to be walking you. I don't have that time. 2 things. The God that saved me. And education that liberates your mind. So whenever you find yourself, you can stand tall. Young children. Primary school, secondary school, higher institution. When you come to a new environment, that's what they told me when I was growing up. Look for church people. It has a way of delivering you from a lot of temptation. Just look, is there my first fellowship here? SCM, I was SCM. Castle, just be there, just be with them. As you're going for daily fellowship, you're going there, but that doesn't mean you should forget your school book. I had someone there, one of my friends, she now carried the whole church on her head, her heart carry over. That's a message for another day. Not that you say, Mama said, if you enter now, you now become pastor. Not Monday till night you're in church. Is that what? But if you were not in that university in the first place, will you see castle or knife first to balance yourself? But the thing there is, don't forsake the assembly. Is someone getting something this evening? Yes, is someone getting something? Yes, if you're getting something, say right on, man. Right on, man. Beautiful. God bless you. Put those hands together for Jesus. These hindrances must live our life. Oh. Number 4, lack of stewardship. Luke 16:10-11. Lack of stewardship. These are things that will make you not to increase or will prevent you from increasing. Poor stewardship of the resources God has entrusted into you can hinder an increase. When we are wasteful, you know where the oil stopped? God is not a God of waste. There was no other jar to put it, so it was stopped. What is that thing that has stopped in your life? If you used to have a lot of money, and maybe by now, maybe it's not coming again, check how you spent it. God is not wasteful. He is not wasteful. When we are wasteful, when we are negligent, dishonest with our finances, time, talents, and opportunities, we limit the potentials for growth and blessing. Maybe they put you in a department now, or to do something, and you cannot, your accountability ratio is very zero. They send you to go and do something, you can't bring the change. You're overseeing a department or a people, and you're asked to do something. It's not your personal stuff. You don't come and account where. You may say, no, it doesn't matter, but you're putting a tag on yourself. Things should be done orderly. I frown at this thing. I frown at it. Anybody that knows me. Accountability? No. If you're working in a company, for those of you that work in company, let me tell you, do things the way it is being done. You may say, nobody is looking at me or nobody is seeing you. When you're climbing your ladder up, that small thing, you know what they call little forces? It should not be cutting you down. Do this well. I was talking to someone the other day. I said, let this be transparent. If you're in a church, if it's a church office, you're in an organization sector, put things well. Let A be A, let B be B. If you're doing it, let there be a standard. Let there be a procedure. Carry people along. Stay stewardship. Talking about stewardship. Faithful, you will read it. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. If you're giving something small, and let me tell you, when God is dealing with your life, God knows your future. So he will bring people around you that are connected to your future. Let me remind all of you that a lot of you have marched and stepped on people that should catapult you to your greatness. And when trust is lost, forgive me to say it is lost. There is something the Bible says, a good name is better than silver and gold. Someone was speaking to me the other day and he said, your father-in-law of the late memory had a good name. You may say it's bad. You may look at what he has done and say this or that. But there was a good name. It is that name. Let me ask you, what name do you leave for your children? When your children enters a place,